Hey everyone, welcome to Kip TV. I am Kip. Today I've got a UGC Steel match from Europe. Let's meet the teams. On the left we have people who are testing my maturity, and I'm warning you, I'm feeling very mature today, so you're not going to make me laugh with this name. It is the C men. That is the letter C with the men. Like X-Men, but with a C. Anyway, on red we have Touts, Massacre. Let's meet the teams over on blue. We'll call them the men. We have Matt Cuth as Pyro, Cano is Heavy, Cap and Shri is Scout, Neon is Demoman, Tamu is Sniper, Game Free 22 is not Demo because you can't have two demos. That's cheating. We also have two snipers, so maybe we'll let the demo play a little, let them get to their right classes. I'll say that we are in Swiftwater. This was the last map of the season. All right. No, we still have two demo men. Okay. Pinks looks like is going to be our sniper. Jadashi G, oh boy, is medic, and Glorgathon, mutilator of somebody's, is spy. Over on red, let's hope they're all ready to go. It's Touts Massacre. We have Bukaula is scout. I feel like that's a bad word. Titsbrink, I feel like that's also a bad word. Is soldier. Jam Dog is Heavy, Spanzer is Spy, May is Sniper, Steve is Pyro, Rovla is Engineer, Molesto is Medic, and Tour is Demoman. Alright, let's just go. Anyone who says that Europeans are more refined and sophisticated and mature than Americans has never played TF2. Anyway, no, I love the Euros, love giving them attention. We're gonna check out Ravel. His loadout right here. He is running that Eureka effect, which I am still mixed opinions about it on Swiftwater, where there are a lot of full ammo packs available to on this first point. So we'll see where he builds. That is going to make a difference. Looks like he's going for the house. Okay, so this makes sense to run the Eureka effect right here. He only got a few suicides, so he's not going to be using the Eureka effect to go back. Well, he could be using the Eureka effect to go back to spawn. That would be stupid. But he's not. He's just going to use that Eureka effect to escape and then build at second, which isn't a bad idea if you can execute it. Often you feel like you're going to escape, and you don't, because you get caught up in everything. I hear the demo man calling for heal, so we're going to get on Neon's cam, see if he's going to go in for a bomb right here. Definitely looks that way. We do have party mode on. Not sure about that. Is it a party time? I don't know. I haven't been really paying attention. Neon does get in behind the walls of defense. He takes down that dispenser, that so important to dispenser. Actually gonna be kind of important there as the heavy and medic are holding. So far he still hasn't been targeted, and is going in for another jump, this time upstairs. Oh, he found the little place where you can go through. Not enough stickies though, as that Sastrika's one was wrangled, and Neon's probably not going to survive with 1 health. Indeed, he does go down. Sentry gun did go down. Eventually Pinks actually sniped it, as it was really low health after all those stickies. Red Uber was popped to keep the med alive. Blue Uber popped in retaliation. Looks like Molesto did get away alive, so he and team are falling back right here. First point gone. Didn't see if Red NG Ravel was able to, yep, he did escape, so he's gonna be able to get at least something up, as his team is currently gonna be holding tunnel right here, which is an aggressive. No, they're gonna fall back. Okay, I was gonna say it's aggressive and ballsy, and you like the idea, but it's probably not the best idea. So they are gonna go ahead and fall back, give some support to their engineer, but really need a lot of presence in upper right here, and there's already getting some action right here. We do have Demoman Neon trying to pressure that, and doing a good job right there. We'll get in on May's cam as he takes down Captain Shri. I didn't even see that, and somehow he got him. And I keep thinking that Cupcake is ahead. Oh, but he gets backstabbed by Glorgathon, Mutilator of Worlds. But now his team knows he's around. Jump in from Soldier right here, and oh, Jam Dog not able to get him until the very end, and then he gets picked off, so no heavy right now for this incoming Uber from Blue. Molesto is finally at 100%, gets that Uber off just in time, and Blue Med not able to fall back in time, so Blue Uber looked like it was going to be very good right there, just not able to hold on. Red cleaning up nicely. Did we drop a player? No, I just can't. I just can't count, which is, you'd think would set me back in life this far, but no, I have in fact been a valuable member of society despite my inability to count to 9. We do have somebody in the cart right there. Who was that? Just pushing the cart, tapping it. Looks like Scout. Capture going down as Bukola. Again, I'm sorry if I'm saying a bad word. I don't know. I don't know these things. Was able to keep that tab on them, but or to keep the defense up. So we'll get to Spy Cam. I think Spies have been doing some work right here. Or we'll get to Sniper Cam, see what Pinks does as he trying to get something for his team. Molesto went down right there. Didn't catch it on camera, but Molesto, Red Med out of this picture right here. That's going to be a big advantage for blue team. Red, in fact, just falling back because there's nothing they can do to hold that, as Sentry Gun was down as well. So nice push right there from blue. They have this 100% Uber Joe dash. She's there's a J in there. Has 100% Uber. May was still behind the blue team, but a nice counter snipe from Pinks takes him out of the picture. Blue Uber still holding on right here. They're not gonna have. Oh, they popped it anyway. That's all right. Better pop it than drop it, but really didn't need to pop that as all of Red had abandoned this point. They pretty much gave up second or third right there. I'm sorry. Now they're all in the cart, which is a very dangerous situation. Neon's gonna get some overheals and going for a big jump right there. Doing a lot of damage, not able to get anybody though. Actually not doing enough damage. Actually, he didn't do any damage right there. Got some stickies off, but not able to do anything significant. Blue team though, meanwhile, pushing in and going down like crazy. Tour getting Tamu right there. Spanner getting a couple snipes, headshots, as Spy with that ambi. We'll stick on his cam because that was like 2 headshots in a row with the ambassador that I missed. So we'll try to get something right now. But all we're going to do is watch him attempt to get... there we go. Now he's got some nice positioning on the truck right here. Did you know you can get on the truck? You totally can. Sparrow coming in there, trying to get the pick. Not able to do so. Caught out, and some good defense keeps that Met alive. But we do Met alive with that 100% Uber. Dashi actually going to go ahead and pop that immediately. Pushing out of Garage. We'll see if they can get the kills they need to. Sentry Gun is not happening right here. Molesto still has a 100% Uber. He took a little bit of damage, not actually 150. Actually, he's fine. Bad at determining damage right here, but in comes this Uber pushing off the cart. Heavy gets away alive. Soldier is still in this picture, and oh, out comes the whip. Tamu with the whip kill midair. You gotta love to see that. It was a Market Gardener whip kill, if that makes sense. It was in the air, but anyway, I appreciate that, Tamu. Tamu, former Plat player, so I'm not sure if it's the same Tamu. He used to play heavy, so I'm guessing he's just hanging out, honing his soldier skills here in Steel. Ravla is still on this. Oh man, it's still in this Eureka effect, which is a wasted wrench right there. Should definitely be running something else when he's so close to spawn, but probably not having time to change right here. Kano pushing forward, is taken down. Oh, if he get nope. Okay, well, Heavy's gonna go down anyway. Forces the pop right there. His med does not have Uber, so he's gonna have to fall back. And Red was trying to stop that cap, not able to do so. The cap did go off. But they do a good job clearing the cart. Not a whole lot of kills right there. And actually, Tamu is able to take out Steve. Tamu is on a rampage going after Molesto and did, in fact, get him right there. That is going to signal Blue to push in here. And Kano is leading that charge. Need to get down that Inji before he can do anything more substantial. And, in fact, Spy is going to help right there, as Blue is just dominating right now. Remember, they have to have that Uber, but they need to have time soon. The cart. Kano needs a flash. He does stay alive. We'll stick down his cam as he's just trying to stop Red from coming out of their spawns right now. Doing a good job. Spanner, though, is in here. And the Red Demo and Medic able to come in from the many exits of spawn that Blue was not. Looking at flying Medic in the mid-air. Most are not able to do anything right now. Red is just throwing everybody and anything they have onto this point. It's not going to be enough, as Blue's presence is just so much better. Even though they're all on fire, they do get the capture. And that was a time of 6 minutes and 48 seconds, which is a really nice time. And I appreciate it as a caster on Swiftwater, when most often you see 15-minute times, and it's just ridiculous. But Offense did a great job right there. And so now we'll be seeing if Touts Massacre can come back with an equally as good time, or if they'll be down 1 going into the second half. So let's check out where Red NG is setting up. I don't see it. Okay, Game Freak was Game Freak always engineer? Oh, he was demo in the beginning. That's why I never called out. Yes, indeed, Game Freak is engineer. And for those of you who are wondering, it's like, oh, Game Freak is her only friend. That means Game Freak sent it in. That's not true. Game Freak didn't send it in. Game Freak is an actual, a very old friend. And by old, I mean he's really old. He's like 80. No, he's one of those people who friended me in the very beginning. So don't worry, that's not a spoiler, because anybody could have sent this in, either side. Anyway. What do we got going on here? So it's a very passive sentry gun position, protecting the tunnel, which I like. We'll see how the rest of his team plays. They're not playing very aggressively, so it looks like they're just going to kind of give him this first point and then just turtle in the tunnel, which is not a bad idea when you're trying to... when you're protecting against 6 minutes and 30 time, you know that they're going to have... the responsibility is on the blue team to kind of push and be aggressive. So why not just let them push and be aggressive into you rather than hold areas which are harder to hold. Watch Tamu as he's trying to protect a roof right here, grabbing some cake. Rude that he did not wait for the birthday boy or girl to cut the first slice. That's just birthday etiquette right there. But we are going to see blue push out. They know that it's just the tunnel that's being held right here, and so they need to make something happen. Jam Dog Heavy going down to a backstab. Blue medic right there was very, very close to being spammed out, but sentry gun looks like has been picked up, so they have nothing to Uber in right here, and that's kind of awkward. But that sentry gun is out of the picture, and it looks like Game Freak is going to be able to put it at second. So first point going down pretty easily, no Ubers exchanged, but already a minute gone on the clock. So we'll see how the second point goes. Going to stick on the tour cam, because I'm guessing he's going to get this Uber. Really, Demo Man is the most effective Uber target on this second point, especially when it's pretty standard for everybody to build above the gate or doorway exit tunnel. Oh, I hope he's not lagging, because that would make it difficult. But basically everybody here, Sap tried to go off Spanner. You could hear that sentry gun being active right there. Not able to do it, so it's just going to have to be Uber time. And in fact, sentry gun goes down pretty easily right there. Game Freak, in fact, went down, so I'm guessing he was backstabbed. I don't know, but regardless, Game Freak was out. Red Uber's popped right now, trying to force back the blue combo, and doing a good job of that. They're going to have Tamu kind of go after the combo right here in tunnel. We'll see if he can get the med, and doing a good job, but not able to really get too far. He was the odds were heavily stacked against him, so he tried, and therefore nobody should criticize him. And I'm not criticizing you, Tamu. For those of you who haven't seen that Daniel Radcliffe gif, you should see it. Anyway, let's take a look at scores to see if I'm missing anything. These scouts have been doing work, so let's get on a scout cam. Bukola just doing the scout thing and tapping the cart, trying to keep it moving forward, but it can be very difficult when I think, is there a sentry gun back up there? No sentry gun, but a lot of gunfire and a lot of spam coming at that cart because it's easy to do so. So we'll just keep an eye on Bukola, who is... It wants to touch the cart, but Captain Tree in from who knows where. Let's get in on the Glorgathon. Getting the sniper pick right there on Pinks. Oh, but he bumped into that engineer who now knows he's around. Not gonna go after that kid, that pick. Instead of gonna go for the teleporter kill right there. I don't know. I think maybe more important to get. Oh, Jodashi! Oh, trying to just let his heavy do the work. But not able to do so, and a big pick right there, taking out that medic. Pinks right now and Captain Shri are the only ones alive. Game Freak went down, so he's not there to protect his sentry. So we'll see if Pinks can go huge. Pinks right now is super hurt. Tour did go down. Didn't know there was a level 3 right there, and surprise! Oh, a nice pick right there on May as he rounded that corner. Gonna get some heals, and looks like that sentry gun is gonna stay up, and the red team is gonna survive for just a little bit longer. That is the C. men on red, who are looking pretty good right now. 2 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock for Touts Massacre to come back and take the cart all the way to the end. Going to be very, very difficult. So that was a nice second point hold. In fact, they were able to hold it for more than a minute, really, or more than 2 pushes. No, more than 1 push, which was more than a couple minutes. Sorry. That really, really helped them out right there. So all up on all the pressure right now on this blue team. If they could get this and then just continue pushing without stopping, they definitely have a chance. Oh, but the crits is on. The crits is not going to defend, or is not going to help against a level 3 sentry gun. Not sure what they were thinking right there. As Tour just went down immediately, and he knew that there was a level 3 sentry gun right there, so I get what they're trying to do. They only have a few minutes left. They're trying to jumpstart this offense, but level 3 sentry gun. Now, it did go down, but not enough players on blue are present to take advantage of that. I mean, I think it went down. Captain Shri just does not miss. We're going to stick on his cam until he misses. So, prepare yourself. Go ahead and get a cold drink, and oh, and Steve with her sweet reflag right there on Tamu, who's trying to get in there and make something happen, but instead he just eats his own rocket. Captain Shri again, not miss it, like I said. So big part of controlling the flanks and why his team is doing a good job right here, able to just shut down the flanks, whether it's heavy or soldier or scout, and continually moving so the enemy team doesn't know where he is, and then get into the cart, you know, when needed, and getting that assist. So Captain Shri, MVP right now of the second, and look at, he's just going crazy in terms of points. Oh, has he met a match that might outmatch him? No, maybe. Oh, he did get body shot right there, just gonna fall back as team Touts Massacre just not coming anywhere close to pushing this cart. Is actually going to start falling back here in a second. No, well, they do get somebody on them, and that is the scout. Bukola does get that tap, and they do get the point, but 31 seconds left. Not going to happen. Just going to call it. Think it's physically impossible. So we're going to stay in the Captain Shri cam, see what he can't do. There's so many blue players, he's not sure who to go after. And finally, Captain Shri goes down. This is really just exercise in futility for blue team, but you gotta admire their dancing skills, at least, Bukola. But that is going to be the end of round 1 and of the first half. We'll go into the second half. The Seamen are leading 1-0. And we are back with the second half. Second round, it is all on Touts Massacre right now to come back with a nice, strong beginning push to set the time. It's very short, so they want to set a short time. There we go. Let's just go there. Before we go any further, I do want to set up the intensity, the seriousness of this match. It is the last match before playoffs, and I think whoever wins this gets to go to playoffs. I'm not completely sure about that. That was a question mark. This did happen in March, and I'm casting this in May, so I apologize about that, but things happen in real life. I know, I don't know why they do, but they insist on happening, and I insist on them not, but they don't listen to me. Anyway, let's talk Game Freak run and regular runs right here. Interesting idea. He's running that Rescue Ranger, which is pretty much a staple on Highlander payload these days. And 6 is payload, if that exists. But let's get to, was it Tour who was doing behind the scenes? No, that was Neon the first round. Well, we'll stick on Tour, see what he's going to bring out here. But right now, Touts Massacre probably knows that they're defending tunnel rather than forward hold. So this should go relatively quick on this first point. And we'll see if this tunnel hold is going to hold for the Seamen. So all's quiet on the first point as we're just waiting for blue to figure it out. Neon with a sticky drop on the roof takes down Tour as he jumped over, and looks like doing a good job patrolling the roof right there is Neon, because that was not going to happen right there. We'll stick in on the Ravel cam. He is putting out that mini sentry and importantly wrangling it. That's going to kind of collectively stop anybody from red from coming out of the tunnel if he can get it going again. He's not running clear this time. I liked what he was doing earlier, but looks like they've pretty much abandoned trying to go out there. One of those big factors is stopping the sniper, but Pinks does come out there and get May. Gets May. Sentry gun is rescue rangered out of there, but not for long. Or I think it was picked up right there. So a good attempt, but Game Freak losing a sentry gun. He stays alive, so yeah, might still be able to get something, but the blue team is being very, very aggressive right here. Raffle wanted to be aggressive and put down a big sentry gun, but not gonna happen. So he has to stay on the card. Sorry, Raffle. Red has yet to pop their Uber right there. They didn't pop it in defense of the cart. I'm guessing they weren't in position. I didn't really see it. We'll see if they pop now. They need to buy their engineer some time. Game Freak is not going to be able to get anything up right here. And it's not looking great right here for this defense. So I'm wondering where this Uber pop is. Because Game Freak is trying to build here in an interesting position. I like this. Yeah, I like it. It's level 2 right here. It's unexpected and already just took down a mini sentry. Taking down Ravel on the cart right there, but Uber did not happen. Dash-G, I'm guessing dropped. I didn't see. Dang nabbit, I was looking at the sentry gun and I missed that Uber or what happened right there, but that is huge right now for this blue team. Touts just rolling through right here, and Molesto not healing that whole time. It looks like he had to fall back, so he's gonna have a little bit of an Uber advantage. Oh, not unless he gets some Uber saws right there, so that's huge. Glorgathon, Mutilator of not the medic right there. Molesto, though, has to get away alive, and actually looks like he did fall back, so he's going to have that 50% still intact, but needs to be healing. Doesn't matter. Bukola is just going to keep pushing that cart, and they're very close right here, putting the pressure on. There's no way Game Freak can get anything up. Game Freak, in fact, taking down a mini sentry with his rescue ranger, but he went down as well. Touts, just Touts. Touts? Is it maybe the French pronunciation? Tout? And you don't say the S, or... Anyway, I'm going to call him Touts because that amuses me. Touts just totally... rolling over Seaman right now, and Game Freak is just gonna have to build at last. There's no chance of building here at 4th. Tamu's got a great position right here. He's waiting for the combo or somebody to come in. In fact, instead he's going to have to settle for the opposing soldier. But maybe if he can get... Soldier apparently didn't notice he was there. Blue Uber actually already popped, so while he was hanging out, that combo was able to get a forward position, go ahead and pop that Uber, and now the heavy is overhealed, taking down the sentry gun. He is by himself. His medic decided to fall back. It was probably a good play right there, but Jam Dog still alive. Did some rescue ranger shots. He's probably not going to survive for too long. In fact, he's down right there, but his med still alive, and Jadashi did not stay alive. So right now, Touts finally getting that cap right there. It's that cursed feeling when your team on offense is being so aggressive and they're so pushed far forward, but that cart can only move so fast with ×3. Looks like it's doing its job right now. We'll see if they can get a sub 6-minute time, which would be huge. Game Freak is alive. He is running that regular wrench, which you may want to be in sentries at this point. He does get level 1 up, so that's something. We'll see if if he can get that defended anymore. A little more pressure on the flanks from his team would be nice, and that's exactly what he needs right now. Pinks did take down Spanner. Not sure how that happened, but we'll see if any pressure comes from this area, and that's kind of what they need right here. Red has this Uber ready, so you know they're going to be pushing soon. Jadashi with 80. He's charging fast. Is he running crits? No, he's running regular Uber, and that blue Uber was popped extremely early, so red Uber then popped in retaliation. If they can track down this med, it'd be huge, but at the same time, they need to be watching the cart, because that sentry gun did go down. Sprint getting some nice rockets there. Red team does take out blue heavy right there, but they're not on the cart, and that's the problem. And that is 5 minutes and 14 seconds. That's a very nice time right there for Touts, or to Massacre. Touts is how they spell it. Or is how I was told they spell it. So that's a very nice time, just being super, super aggressive, knowing that they couldn't give C-Men any chance at all to set up, and that's just so frustrating. Game Freak, I know what you're going through right now as engineer. Just having everything, never enough time to build up what you need, and just always feeling like you're late. or I don't know. Anyway, we'll see if by some miracle Seamen can pull out a sub 15 minutes of 14 seconds time, which will be very difficult. But you know what was their time the first round? 6 minutes and 30. They can totally do it. However, you have got to feel that the momentum right now is in the Touts boat, because that was such a nice time after being kind of stalled in a third point for the first round. Definitely a nice comeback, definitely what they needed. And let's get in on Neon's cam. You can hear him yelling for overheals. And here he goes. Gonna jump up there, and I'm assuming he assumes that the Sentry Gun is in the same location, so he's gonna go ahead and try to do that again, getting some stickies right underneath the medic's feet. Molester take half damage and forced a pop right there. What a nice play by Neon. Oh my goodness, nothing to do with that Uber except just stay alive. Pop it, don't drop it. That's a good plan, but you hate to pop it in that situation. Red team falling back right now, and already a good opening segment for Seamen right here. They could possibly do this. They just need to keep ×3 on the cart and just be relentless in their aggression. They need to use this Uber advantage as well. We'll see. Red is going to be holding here, and they're building up that Uber, so I feel like if you get that Uber pop on offense, you get the defense to early pop, you need to use your Uber to make something happen right there. And in fact, Molester goes down to a backstab, so it's going to be another huge advantage. Damn Dog going down as well. So Jadashi has this 100% Uber, just needs to pop it. I would be worried right now about dropping or something. He looks fine. He looks in control with the feather in his cap. But use this Uber, use this advantage, and try to get something going here. There's a level 1, but is on fire. And some nice stickies take it down. Neon with those long range stickies, and the Uber is popped. That actually, that makes me feel better. And Neon is going to get in here and do a little spawn camping. Nobody really. Just going to throw stickies wherever he can. And the second point is capped right now. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left for the rest of the map. Definitely doable. And definitely this is not what Touts had in mind. They wanted to set up a secure defense. They wanted to get everything solid, but oh man, this is gonna be so hard. They just need a good defensive hold at one point. It's not gonna be this third point though, so potentially fourth point. We'll see if they have anything going right here. Oh, Engineers just setting up that level 1, and it goes down instantly. Like I said, Blue's just being relentless, and they sense that they might be able to have this. In comes Tamu trying to get some pressure on. No, he goes down. The medic Molester did take a bit of damage. Gonna fall back and just try to get those heals up. Watch out for the spy! Oh my goodness, he sent some candy canes Spy's way, but right now Red is just scrambling, just trying to stay alive, trying to do anything to stop that cart. And so far, kind of success. What are you doing there? You have a rocket launcher. He has... Okay. Spring trying to go for something right there, which did not happen. Blue Uber popped, Red Uber popped in retaliation, just trying to get some kills right here, clean off the cart. The Demoman is still alive, and he's got the Caber out after the med. Oh, Neon going down. Jam Dog protecting his med right there. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left. A lot of blue players went down after that Uber pop. Jadashi is back with a 30%. Is he running crits right there? He's charging awfully fast. So we'll see if Ravel can get that level 3 up. That's going to be huge because that spot is easy to defend when you have that rescue ranger, but you need forward presence from your team. A lot of aerial control that we're seeing right now from Spring. But he did fall back, but Blue Demoman can easily come up here and just spam over the wall, so that's why you need presence on the other side of the fence, which a lot of teams don't think they need, but if you want to keep that Sentry Gun up, you have to have that. It has a level 3 right now, so going to be difficult, and we do see that spam coming in from Blue Demoman. Neon not able to get that Sentry Gun yet, and Ravel doing a good job keeping it up, keeping it healed, as nobody from Blue now really able to touch that Sentry Gun and get the positioning they need to be able to take an aggressive hold right here. We do have the Uber coming in. This could be huge. This could spell whether or not Seaman can hold on to this victory. Blue Med just abandoning his team right here, trying to get those needles out, and he sensed it was all over. So Jadashi going down right there. Nobody on the cart. There's the somebody on the cart? I don't know. There you go. Finally, times 1 on the cart, but that's Neon, and he just needs those heals. He really needs to be more aggressive and more far forward, but the medic is down, so they don't have those heals. Only 4 up for red team, so yeah, blue right now needs to take an aggressive hold, but Seaman just don't have those heals. In comes the red, respawns. Tour does get taken down right there, so nice pick from Seaman, but they have quite the job in front of them. May taking out Jadashi right there with a nice snipe, so that's probably going to be it. Let's get in on sniper cam. Probably going to be it. JK, there's times 3 on the cart, and they're rolling very fast. Why is nobody on the cart? It is so close right now. 8 seconds left. Blue Scout comes in. Here's the Uber. They just need to sit on the cart, and they will have it. There we go. Very, very close right there. But Touts, that's what I'm calling them. Touts able to pull off the defense. That means we're going to a 3rd and final round. Alright, we're back with the 3rd round. What a close 2nd round. Oh man, I thought there's no way Seamen were going to be able to make it that close, but they absolutely pulled out all stops. Getting that Uber forced in the beginning was great, and then also, oh, we have pause. Also, the backstep of the medic at the 2nd point. Anyway, I'll be back. Alright, so we'll see if Touts can come back with or Seaman can come back with an impressive time. Remember, they had about 6.5 minutes on their first run. Looking for something like that right now, but we'll see. Times all were reset, of course. Scores were all reset, of course. But Scouts, again, doing a lot of work. Some of those car pushing points, but a lot of those, as we saw from Captain Shri on defense, are legit doing work points. So we will just wait around while the clock ticks down. Where is that sentry gun going? It is in tunnel right there, and I don't know. I like to mix it up a little bit more. Right now it's just predictable, but that it's there and what Game Freak is going to do, or Ravel is going to do in terms of falling back and pulling that out. No, he was the one who built in the house before. Okay, so this is unpredictable. Alright, so good on you, Ravel, to change it up, twist it up, to pull a page out of Game Freak's book. So we'll see how that goes, if he can make it work successfully for his team. Right now, it looks like blue team, that is the Seamen, are learning that, oh, they're giving up the first point. They're trying to do what we did. Neon trying to get this soldier, but in fact, it is going to be Pinks who finally shoots him out of mid-air. HUD is a little bit broken, so just give it a minute. It wasn't a long pause. But Joe Dashi still... Shij. I'm gonna call him Ja. Still in spawn right there, which I think they could be a little bit more aggressive right there. They gotta know by now that the sentry gun is back there, so why not bring out the med and try to get an early pop? That's an early pop right there. Not sure what happened that forced Molesto to pop, but that is going to be not good news right here for Touts. They needed that Uber to defend this sentry gun. They needed for that Steve to be super overhealed and potentially Uber to air blast back this blue offense. Where is the blue offense? Spanner realizing he can't get through there. And we do have this blue pop right now. Sorry about that. Neon destroying that sentry. Well, Cano destroying that sentry gun, sorry about that. Neon trying to clean up with some kills right here, and so far it looks like this cart gonna be able to move a little bit more freely through. Tunnel is red is pretty much giving it up. Let's get in on a sniper cam. I feel like we need more sniper cam. And just as I do that, May trying to set up here as that cart has got to come around the corner, but the scout making it very difficult for him to get a good read on what's going on. Oh, and the opposing sniper Pinks has got an eyes on him as well. Blue doing a good job keeping up this aggression. We see heavier classes and light classes already in on the 2nd point. Looks like in terms of sentry gun, it has already gone down right there. Ravel trying to make something happen up here, which is not a bad idea. But it's not overlooking the cart, and right now they just need a lot of presence on the cart, so I think I would go to minis at this point. Nobody on the cart. Neon is like, realize that he just, he's like, so y'all, guess I'll go ahead and just step on this. It changes, of course, the spawns. It makes it a little bit more difficult for red team, and that's going to make it a lot more difficult for red team. Oh, to Glorgathon. He got Tour right there, didn't get the med, so Molesto is still holding on to this Uber. Where is that Uber, though? Molesto has to pop it with 5 health left all by himself. That is a pity. Probably should have popped it as soon as that spy took down his demo, but I'm not sure he was in that area. I think he was. Ravel is just no chance. Just fall back. Fall back. Just get out of there. Just get out of there, dude. No. Swiftwater is where, as an engineer, you have to put all ego aside and just be like, I'm not going to be able to do this, because most of the times he will not be able to hold. He is falling back to doing absolutely the right thing right there. Plus cake at this point. So blue, that is Seaman, doing a good job with this aggression, coming out pretty nicely right here. We'll see how long, what this time is on this 3rd point. Because they're still kind of being a little hesitant. There's some back action. Spanner's doing some good Spanzer, sorry, I forgot the Z in there. Spanzer is doing some good harassment work, and we'll stick on his cam to see what exactly he is doing to kind of prevent this blue team from being as aggressive as they could. Oh, what? How did that not register? What? What? That was a med backstab if I've ever seen one, but Jadashi took about 100 damage and stayed alive. So, that could have been something. Could have been, should have been, but Spanzer doing a good job just harassing those back lines, allowing his team to get something up here. It does instantly go down. Cano. Not sure who's able to get that angle, but does take it down. Oh, he's up here. He's invisible, that's why. Red Uber is popped. They need to clean up on these kills, but Blue Uber popped in retaliation. And Jamdog just gonna have to fall back right now if he can even get out alive. He does get out alive. Don't worry, Bukula is gonna get... Oh, he bumped. Yeah, Glorgathon, they know you're there. If he could get... Oh, in fact, Dashi, did he get... I mean, Molesto. I think he did get an Uber saw right there, but regardless, those Ubers are gonna be pretty even. So no, he didn't get an Uber saw right there. So no, if they're even because they popped at the same time, he did not. That is critical thinking skills. Sometimes I use them. Most of the time I don't. So blue, that is Seaman, doing a nice job. 5 minutes and 4 seconds. If you thought that 5-minute 14-second time was impressive, they said, wait till you see what we can pull. It's looking good right here. Nothing up for this red team. Touts need to be on the ground right here, need to be very cognizant of the cart, because as much as you want to patrol these areas, you gotta stay on the cart and stop it, because we did see that Seaman's combo was out of position to stop the cart in the 2nd round, and or was that the 2nd round? They're all kind of blurring together. But regardless, I like it better if the heavy is in a position where he can jump on the cart and be overhealed. Because he has so much health, that is usually super, super helpful. Jadashi didn't catch it on cam, but Spanzer gets the backstab. So that is huge. Heavy does drop down onto the cart right there, as there's a lot of pressure coming in. There's also... Glorgathon, who's doing a ton of work. Finally he goes down. That level 1 stays up, but in comes Tamu to take it down as well. Oh, Heavy needs to turn around. There's a soldier on the cart, but he goes down. Red soldier coming up to help out. There's an Uber. Oh my goodness. Nian gets sniped. May, I don't even know how you got that, but he goes down. So now combo is on the cart. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better, but Molester is super, super hurt. He needs a sandwich, and Engie needs to be stopped. May again with the snipe. Oh, Heavy needs to just be spun up and shooting at everything right now because the spy is in there. Glorgathon does get taken out, and I don't know how this defense is holding right now, but this is crazy. Soldier knows exactly where that med is, and Tamu does take down Molesto. Heavy is still got 172 health right there, so Jamdog could potentially save this by himself, but I think they know where he is, and if the scout gets on the other side of this cart, he could... Well, there's... Oh my goodness, a lot of pressure coming, but Tour with a nice sticky trap getting 3k right there. Pinks knew where Jamdog was, and he gets... Jamdog gets sniped. So no official... Oh, there we go. Scout... Or Pyro trying to get on the cart. Scout gets taken out. Or I'm sorry, there's Ravel, the Engie. gets taken out right there, and now it's just going to be the Pyro and the Med on the cart, which is not a bad idea. Just keep that Pyro overhealed. Don't peek out. Just, oh, Pigs with a huge snipe. Oh, Molesto, what were you doing? In comes this Uber, and it is probably over for this team. Touts Massacre's hold. We'll see, though. They're just doing a great job, and there's really no blue presence on the cart. Blue Med finally getting there. Blue Heavy, though, is the only one left alive. Tor coming in here. Can he stop this Heavy? No, so close, but not going to be able to do it. He had some big stickies there at the end. But you know what? That's a 7:54 time. That is very respectable defense right there out of Touts Massacre. Really, really nice stuff. Prevented it from being another 5:30 time or whatever, which they could have beat because they're the ones that set the 5:14 time. So, Seaman just a little stymied there at the end with just a continued pulling through of that defense. Don't even know how that happened, but Tour with some big stickies in there. Also, big backstab out of Spanzer. May with a ton of body shots. I don't even know how he was making them. I couldn't put my camera on his POV because I didn't miss the cart action, but he was just, I don't know what he was just being crazy. Anyway. It's not over yet, ladies and gentlemen. Seamen still have to defend for 7 minutes and 54 seconds, and that means all up to Touts. To beat that time. They thought, yeah, you thought the hard part was over, Touts. No, it is just beginning. Just beginning that they have to beat this time in order to move on to the playoffs in UGC European Steel. So we do have Game Freak's position back in the tunnel, which I think he should mix up a little bit. I say mix it up. Neon is just spamming like crazy and took down Mini Sentry and teleporter right there, but not too much accomplished. He did put some stickies, and Tour is cognizant of that, but the stickies go away. May with 2 snipes in a row. Alright, fine, May. I will get on your camera. Show to me. Oh my goodness. Taking down Tamu with the body shot. No scope, whatever. Alright, we'll get on the May cam until further notice. But we do have both Ubers ready to go. Blue Med just coming out right now. Okay, fine, we'll have to, get on the Spanzer cam. Able to get the pick right there on Pink, so no sniper for this red team. And in fact, red combo is the only one left alive after that. Spanzer, we'll see if he's able to do anything right now, but a lot of red players going down. This defense just not holding up. Bucolo is able to clean up right there, and Glorg on that guy. And here comes Touts Massacre. They are sensing that they could totally do this. They felt that momentum swing after they were able to defend for quite a while. We'll see if they can push through this second point. Shamdog is actually alone right now. I thought he had his Med on him, but Med actually fell back. Molesto took too much damage, didn't want to risk anything. But I promised some Maycam, so there we go. We'll get on the Maycam whatever. Get on his camera, see if how he approaches this. Gets Neon. Oh my god, big pick right there. So no stickies on the cart. As looks like Touts Massacre is going to be able to push through this second point with little to no resistance from the Seamen. And in fact, Touts Massacre has this 100% Uber ready to go, so they could potentially push through the third point with little to no resistance. I'll see what kind of setup is going on there after. Okay, so Game Freak does have a level 3 up, so did see that action, but we're going to keep on the Maycam. Why? Because I never get enough sniper picks on camera, and that is constantly my criticism. You can see Spy in on May. They have definitely identified him as somebody to deal with. May taking out Spy, no scope, no prob, whatever, no big deal. As Uber is popped, we'll see what kind of role May has in this Uber pop position. He's actually going to stay out of it as Blue takes down everything, but enough time had passed that red Seamen were able to get their Uber and kind of clean through whatever remained. Blue Spy's trying to make that backstab happen, but it was not going to happen. What are you doing back here, Sprink? Almost got that health too. Almost got it. Oh man. So the cart is stopped at this third point. Bucolo is just trying to get these kills. Really should just be on that cart pushing. There's only times 1. And of course, after you capture that, the spawns change. But no, the cart not moving. Stopped as his scout is the only one really defending it. Finally, it does get captured right there. Only 4 up right now for the defense. At this time, you've got to be pressing tab and just trying to, and realizing that there's nobody up. Defense did get these respawns, so Seamen are trying to put up this hold right there. Touts Massacre need to use this Uber. They have this Uber advantage, a great Uber advantage, but it's slowly fading away. But they're just not sure about the positioning. Finally, they do pop that Uber on the Demo Man. Sentry Gun is no way going to survive that, even though it was wrangled right there. And so much presence on the cart, though, and not enough presence on getting these kills and getting positioning. Red team is just going to roll through the cart because everybody was on the cart right there. So nice counter by Seamen, but they didn't get the combo, and that's going to be huge. Molesto with 30% and Tour up as well. Ja is what I'm going to call him, also up, so both medics surviving that push, and we'll be seeing another Uber exchange here in just a second as Molesto about 50% has to stay alive. I'm going to stick in on the Molesto cam to see if he does indeed stay alive, because right now he is #1 target for both Sniper and Spy. Glorgathon gets caught out right there. Ravel actually taking him out, so NG helping out. We'll see though as he rounds this corner if he's any sniper bait, but his team is doing a great job right now. Touts just putting the pressure on without this Uber. Finally, Uber does come in. Soldier forcing it right there. Tamu, though, still... No, he's going to go down right there. As blue team having to scatter, red Uber is popped in retaliation. A big loss not being able to get the red med before he gets that Uber. I don't know if you saw it, but Spanzer got a mid-air backstab on the medic, so we are going to go down to the wire right here. Need ×3 on the cart, though, for Touts Massacre. They're doing a good job keeping the pressure on. Jamdog, if he can stay alive, he's got to stay alive right there. He's getting these overheals. Huge staying alive right there. Just going to keep up this presence. Need ×3 again. Oh, Glorgathon goes down to a body shot. What? Jamdog didn't even get that. It was... May again. Ridiculous. So here comes Touts Massacre. Will they be able to hold up here? Oh my god, Game Freak, I love it. I love this sentry gun position. If you guys didn't know, you can sentry jump up there. I don't think Blue knows anything, so they're going to just try to cram this cart through. But with that sentry gun position, it's going to be super hard. Oh my god, here comes this Uber. They aren't going to know where to focus. And, oh, Tamu with a huge rocket on the cart, takes down 3. Looks like they do know is up there. Oh, sentry gun goes down. Jamdog was able to focus it, so they must have had intel that it was there. But look at the rest of blue team. It's just being mowed down. They're so out of position. After that sentry gun went down, red Uber not red Uber yet. They don't even have Uber. It's just this good positioning by a Seamen. We'll see if they can stop the cart. It's just one pyro. What are you guys doing? The Uber finally popped onto the point. Seamen able to breathe for a second. Touts Massacre, not all is lost. They still have 1 minute and 20 seconds left. Definitely possible. They just need to breathe, get another Uber up, and try it one more time because that was really close. But the point, the beauty of that sentry gun position is to get it, you have to come over here, and that opens yourself to being right in enemy territory instead of just pushing yourself through. Because you can spam the sentry gun from down here, but it's going to be significantly harder. And so once you get the sentry gun from up here, then you have to go to the cart, and that just makes it all so much harder. So anyway, sentry gun not there anymore. Game Freak just trying to get something up here at the end of all things. 45 seconds left. Molesto has about 70% Uber. Same as Jadashi. We're going to see Uber versus Uber unless somebody can go huge, and that is the question. Will anybody go huge? Pretty well protected. Molesto looks pretty well protected. Oh, here comes a Spy. Down goes Jamdog. Not having that heavy is going to be huge. Will they be able to wait for him is the question. 95%, 100%. They are not going to wait. They're just going to go in for this pop with the Pyro. Interesting air blast action. Just trying to get anybody on the cart, but right now Red with the Pyro of their own, able to do some really nice work. Pyro's going to get back in here. It's everybody on the cart. Blue Pyro finally goes down. Steve not able to make it happen, but in comes Titsprink with 2K Rocket. Can he finish it off? Heavy on the point is just spun up and not moving. Oh my god. Game Freak with 1 health left will be the last one on the cart. So close right there. Wow, epic game. Thank you. Wow. So, Seamen holding it off right there. Literally last seconds in the 2 rounds. Awesome. Love to see, I love this. I love TF2. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Thanks to who sent it in. I actually only have his first name, and maybe it was Game Freak who sent it in. I don't know, but whatever. Great game. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have a match you want to see casted in several months, send it to me at kiptf2@gmail.com, or you can tweet it at me at kiptf2 on Twitter. Thank you to Tragic Servers for providing my public server. If you have any Tragic server needs, definitely check out tragicservers.com. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Have a good day.